Hey loves, welcome back to another episode. I am so glad that you're here today. My name is Noni Leonard and I am the founder of the Highly Favored Woman community, and I'm a life coach, and I am just excited to be here celebrating the first of the month. Can you believe how January has just gone by so quickly? Normally January takes forever, but hey, this time it just went by so quickly. So I just wanted to come here today and just talk about the 7 key areas of your life. I know that at the beginning of the year, we were all about vision boards. Everywhere where you went, it was about vision boards. But as a vision board coach, I look at vision boards in a different way. And I wanted to come here today and just share with you the different ways of how you can start looking at your vision board. We are going to be talking about the 7 key areas of your life, and those areas are your health, your finances, your career, your family, your personal growth, your relationships, your spirituality, and your social life. Now, these 7 key areas, if you look at it and break it down, those are the different 7 elements that your life actually goes through, that you as a person actually have touch points on each area. And the benefit of knowing and understanding what each area of your life means to you and where you are right now and where you desire to be is so important as you go through 2023 and as you start to build your vision board. Now, if you are like me, I have not built my vision board yet. I love to take my time with January and just enjoy January. Like, that is my time to pray. I pray every day, but that is my time to really consecrate myself and ask God for what He desires for my life. And that is like my fasting period. And the main reason why I do that in January is because I don't want to just start the year and just carry on from December as if the last 12 months did happen, and as if like the next 12 months I don't have any goals or desires. What you need to do is you need to take some time and understand and really reevaluate, where was I last year? Like, what did I do last year? And that's the reason why I break down into these 7 key areas of my life, to really understand, like, okay, for my health, where was I last year? What did I do for my health? Did I exercise enough? Did I, what did I look after my skin well enough that I wanted it to be? Was I eating healthy? Was I taking walks? Did I go to the doctor more often? Just evaluating where my health was last year and where it is currently, right? Before I look into these other areas. And my finances, okay, what financial goals did I have last year? Did I actually reach those financial goals? Did I work so hard to pay off those debts? I know for me personally, 2022 was a year where I really doubled down on my debt. I really wanted to double down on my finances, and I wanted to be so disciplined that the way that I manage my finances is in a way that by the end of 2022, I am in a completely different place. I am in a healthier place. I have, extra personal spending and extra personal funding, and I have savings and investments. And that is one of the reasons why it's important for you to look at this key areas of your life. I call them the highly favored woman wheel of life. And then we have the career aspect of it, where you review yourself and say, okay, I am in this career right now, or I'm running this business right now. Has there been any growth? What has happened? Did I elevate myself in my career? Did I elevate myself in my business? Did I really grow my networks? What really did I make those sales? Where am I in my career or in my business? What did I do that really elevated my career? Or did I do something that did not elevate my career and I am still at the same place I was at the beginning of the year? The fourth part is your family. Okay, this is where we look at our family relationships. I personally look at my immediate family, my husband and my children, and I sit and I'm like, okay, last year 2022, one of our goals as a family was to spend more time with our kids in regards to doing more activities with them, going out with them, taking them away on holiday. Obviously, we had just spent the last 2 years on lockdown, and during COVID, so we had not really traveled anywhere with the kids, and that was one of my our intentions. But for me personally, one of my intentions was to spend time with my close family, spend time with my husband, really get to celebrate the time that we have together, and get to understand, because the thing is, the more time you spend with your family, the more you get to understand them, right? Because people change, people grow, and we don't remain the same. But how will you know that as a person has grown, or a person is pursuing something different, until you spend time with them? And that was what I mean by family, evaluating your family relationships, is understanding the dynamics. Are you still at the same place where you were? Where would you like your family to be? What would you like to do more things with your family? How would you love to grow that bond more and more with your family as well? Then the next thing that we look at is your family, is your personal growth. You, highly favored woman, what is it that you desire for your life? Where are you right now? In 2022, what did you do for yourself? Did you attend any courses? Did you attend any masterclasses? What books did you listen to that really, helped your personal growth? What classes did you take? What podcasts did you listen to? What networks did you go into? How did you open yourself up so that you are more knowledgeable now than when you were at the beginning of 2022? This is where your personal growth comes into, and your personal development is, what do you want to know? Right now, you're listening to this podcast. If you're listening on Spotify or any other podcast channel, or you're watching me on YouTube, and you're like, okay, this is a personal growth. This is a personal growth area for you. You are learning about the 7 key areas of your life. If you were not aware of them, or if you were aware of them, you are learning about how to elevate those areas of your life. So that's what I'm talking about, is how did you invest in yourself so that you are far ahead than you were in 2020, at the beginning of 2022, now that we are at the beginning of 2023. The next thing that we look at in our 7 key areas of our life is our spirituality. Now, I love my God, okay? I love my God. And that is one thing that I really love to do, is dedicate some time and spending time with him in his presence, because he does say, spend time with him, get to know him, have that one-on-one relationship. And it's very important as a Christian, highly favored woman, to spend time with God, to understand what his word says, because it is your anchor for your life. And this is where, you get to choose a lot of things. You get to choose the word of the year, or the scripture of the year, in according to what has spoken to you, how he has spoken to you, how the Holy Spirit has guided you in the decisions that you make in your life. I mentioned before that for me, at the beginning of the year, I do a fast, right? I do a 10-day fast. And that is my time to grow more spiritually. That is my time to say, God, I'm here because I cannot do this life thing by myself. I can only do this life thing with you by my side, with you going forward, actually in front of me, and leading me and guiding me, and you giving me the wisdom to understand that these are the desires that you have for my life. Sometimes they might not be the desires that I thought I wanted, but because you want them, give me the will to understand and be okay and be patient with those desires and those dreams that you have for my life. The next thing that I look at is my relationships. Okay, this is where I'm like, my friendship relationships. I'm looking at my relationship with myself. I'm looking at my relationship with my partner, my spouse, and I'm really trying to understand, okay, where are we in this dynamic? What do we want for the next 5 years? What do we want for the next 1 year? Are we wanting more date nights? Are we wanting, what areas in our relationship did we struggle in last year, and did we grow in the past year? And what areas in this year are we willing to elevate? Are we willing to face, right? If you've not been facing up any problems or any things, or are we willing to take up a marriage course? There's an amazing marriage course that I absolutely love, and we do this every year, at the beginning of every year, because we grow as people throughout the year, and it's always important to do this course, to reconnect again, right? So that is very important. And then we look at your social life, like, girl, sis, what are you doing for your social life? It's okay to concentrate on all these other 6 areas of your life, but what about you? What are you doing? I'm pretty sure I've given you more than 7, right? I think I'm giving you 8 areas of your life. That's all right too. What are you doing? Okay, what do you want to do? How are you going to stimulate yourself? How are you going to meet other people? What's your social life like? It's all important to be focused on all those other areas of your life, but you can't just be focus on all those things and not have fun. You need to have fun. What's your version of fun? Is it going to the spa with some friends? Is it going for some meals with some friends? What is your version of fun? And that's what we're talking about when we're saying assess your life. Assess the 7 or the 8 key areas of your life in this case. And now once you have identified and assessed those areas based on the previous year, you now need to look at, what do you want in 2023? Where do you desire to be in all these areas of your life by the end of 2023? When you do that, I've created a free Wheel of Life template for you with a workbook that goes along with this as well, that will help you understand, okay, how do I measure? Do I measure as a 1 right now in my health, and I really, really want to be like an 8 by December 2023? And that is what I'm talking about by measuring where you want to be, at the end of 2023, is writing down where you want to be. Do you want to be a 6? Do you want to be a 5? Do you want to be an 8? Where do you want to be in each area of your life? Once you have identified those areas and identified where you want to be, it is time for you to take action. It is time for you to take action and then decide, okay, where am I starting? Which area of my life am I starting to take action on? Or how many areas of my life? The one thing that I would definitely not recommend, highly favored woman, is to start tackling all the 8 areas of your life at one go, because you will burn yourself out. Choose 1 to 3 areas at a time and really take action on those. And the amazing thing about this Wheel of Life, or these areas of your life, is you can actually build them into your vision board. You can actually break down your vision board into these 7 key areas. As you watch these videos over these next 4 weeks in the month of February, I'm going to be talking to you and sharing with you all about, how the foundations of your vision board, what a vision board actually is. Because as much as we see everyone talking about a vision board, but we just need to understand what a vision board really is, why a vision board is important, and how to build that vision board. So stay tuned if you really want to understand how to build a faith-filled, intentional vision board that is all about elevating your life goals, elevating all your goals, and helping you achieve your goals and stepping into your purpose as a highly favored woman. Once you have done that, you are now taking action. You have created your vision board, which we're going to get to later. But before we do that, once you have identified the 3 areas of your life where you want to start tackling and start going after, it is time for you to get that accountability. It is time for you to find someone, like I said, your relationships, your friendships, your family, to find someone who is going to be your cheering on partner, who is going to be there to make you accountable for making sure that you stick to your plans. Okay, for making sure that you're sticking to the things that you said you are going to do. So that really is all I wanted to come and share with you today, that as you begin 2023, this is your time to really hone in on how you want 2023 to be like for you. Yes, you've gotten the vision from God. Yes, you've gotten what he wants you to do, and yes, you have your own ideas that you have prayed about and asked him to guide you as well. But now you need to take the action. Now you need to look at, okay, what action am I going to take first? Which area of my life am I going to tackle first? And once you have done that, you are on the right path to having a very successful, purpose-driven 2023, where you not only are you achieving your goals, but you are elevating every area of your life and stepping into your purpose as a highly favored woman. So like I said, sis, I'm not just going to talk here and just leave you like that with all this information. I will always provide the toolkit for you. If you click down the link below, there is a link to the Wheel of Life, which is a document that looks like this. If you're watching on YouTube, it looks like this, and there is a workbook as well that is going to help you write down and narrow down which area of your life you really want to assess first, and how to measure that as you start taking action as well. And you feel like you really want a community and to be accountable for this, then why not join us in the free Facebook community, where there is all of this available: the accountability, the support system, the friendships, the relationships. It is just a safe space for you to be the highly favored woman that you desire to be. And why not subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of the videos or any of the podcast episodes that I post on here, and you are always in the loop as you step into being the highly favored woman that you desire. And I will see you soon.